Hi, I'm Tim, welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Patek Philippe Calatrava 6000G-012. You can see this white gold micro-rotor automatic Patek Philippe Calatrava and purchase it on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch, with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this, the ultimate version of Patek's celebrated reference 6000. Now the reason I call it the ultimate version is because this blue-dialed white gold variant, which debuted at Baselworld 2015, was the final version of the Patek Philippe Calatrava 6000. The first debuted at Baselworld 2005. Over the years it saw a transition between gray dials and black dials and blue dials, Patek Philippe seal, Geneva hallmark, and ultimately, as of 2017, it was supplanted by the new 39mm 6006. So this is a short-lived and discontinued reference that ran from 2015 to 2016 and then no more. A beautiful combination of white gold and blue dial. It wears easily with a 37mm diameter case, not inclusive of the crown. It's quite slim too, thanks to the caliber 240 micro-rotor movement, only 9mm thick with a generously sloped case flank. It easily slides underneath a dress cuff, and although lugs are strong and they do jut out dramatically, because of the modest 46.5mm lug-to-lug dimension, though this is a 16cm wrist, you could wear this watch with great proportion and security on a wrist as small as 14 centimeters in circumference. It does have a satisfying precious metal heft to it, which I appreciate, as well as a very dramatic and handsome gloss dark blue alligator leather strap with folded edges and a monotone stitch. It's paired with a matching Patek Philippe Calatrava cross-capped white gold deployant buckle for security when donning or removing at bedside. The better to not drop your watch. Now you can see the 2005 watch became the 2008 redesign of the dial, became the 2015 blue dial that you see here, but it's not a single blue, it's several. As you can see, inboard, a darker blue for the hour track, a lighter metallic blue for the radial date, and you can see the lunette that tracks the date at 12 o'clock for a splash of red, as well as the contrast between whitish silver and black. There's a highly stylized hour track inboard, as well as a small railroad style track for the characteristic and quirky off-center small seconds. It's a beautiful watch and a useful watch. It gives you the time and the date, and it does it in sensational fashion. Now, full polish can be controversial on a watch, but when it's done with such taste and discreet traditional proportions, it's quite welcome. You can see the case flank is quite straight, beautifully creased, masculine in character, even if it's not massive in form. There's a beautifully rounded domed style bezel, which I like better than the harder edged conical type, and on the reverse side you can see a screwed on case back with sapphire display revealing the micro-rotor caliber 240. Now the micro-rotor, born on ceramic bearings that operate unlubricated for high efficiency, is a 22 karat gold ultra-dense mass. Now, some will use tungsten, some will use 18 karat gold, some will use 21, but 22 karat gold is the standard Patek Philippe uses for the micro-rotors to ensure the greatest possible mass and the greatest possible winding efficiency. Now, you can see this watch, built in the era of the Patek Philippe seal, features the interlocking P crest. Nevertheless, the standard and style of finish is very much classical Geneva. You can see the linear Geneva waves cut and engraved into the bridges themselves. They've been built in, beautifully shaded, textured, and deep, and you can see the same treatment on the winding mass. You can also see the beautiful mirrored, hand-laid anglage. You can see it reflecting the light underneath my thumb along the balance cock, mirrored and rounded rather than straight and sharp. You can see the difference between hand-laid angles and machine-made, and right here it's all manually executed. You can see a tight and even peg-applied engine-turned perlage across the base plate, as well as polished screw heads with chamfered slots, and each screw and jewel countersink features the same mirrored finishing that you see on the edges of the bridges. The balance features a Spiromax silicon hairspring with a Gyromax free-sprung balance, the two giving you advantages respectively in terms of anti-magnetism, thanks to the silicon hairspring, and resistance to shock or vibration-induced timing deviation, thanks to the free-sprung architecture. This movement beats at 21,600 vibrations per hour, and it enjoys a 48-hour power reserve, so even a little bit more than Patek Philippe's standard central rotor caliber 324 family. Handsome, rare, and discontinued, you can see this beautiful white gold Patek Philippe Calatrava 6000G-012 and purchase it on our website.